Hello, people on the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Brand new release today coming out of YG's The Black Label, courtesy of LØREN. Never listened to them before, also do not know how to pronounce their name, but dropped a new song titled Folks. And, of course, trying to be the best multi I can be. It's a new artist, never heard of them before, but I was interested hearing what this song was going to be like, so thought we'd check it out. So here we go. Really not much in the way of introductions for this one, just completely blind to almost, well, pretty much entirely everything about this artist and their music, so it's going to be just taking in a new artist with some new music and just talking about it at the end. So here we go. Oh, well, this is a sound I was not expecting. Oh, I love this modern take on the grunge sound. Nice use of musical silence there. Yeah, that chorus uses musical sound so well. Nice call and response there. Yeah, I love just the grit that comes up once the chorus kicks in. Yeah, and just the repeated use of the musical silence is something I've never heard to this extent before.
Our lives are getting short, but that they'll stay ignored. We're running out of time. So blast your radio.
Slow build back into the final chorus. Okay.
'Cause I won't leave alive.
There it is. Oh, hit it halftime for the final chorus. Because now it's a lot more anthemic now. Now that it's at halftime. Nice little rhythm switch there. Ooh. Ooh. Colored me impressed. It was, well, to be honest, I had no idea what it was going to sound like, but that was a nice surprise. I very much enjoyed that. It's definitely a sound I've not heard out of Korea, if ever. I feel like maybe someone has done something kind of reminiscent on that kind of like late 90s grunge sound, but It's that slower kind of like, especially towards the end, once it goes into halftime and turns into almost like an anthem in a way. That is super cool. This song really does one thing repeatedly, and I mentioned it throughout the song. That's so far from kind of like what the norm is. And admittedly, I don't actually know what Lauren's music would fall under in terms of genres in the like K music sphere. But regardless of like what genre it would fall under, the musical silence like use is kind of impressive. And considering like the I had to look up Lauren on K profiles because I wanted to figure out the Hangul to pronounce their name. Um, and I'm pretty sure if I read correctly that it were listed as, actually wait, I can pull it up. I don't have to guess. Uh, um, Singer, DJ, and producer. Okay, so he's got a lot of like, you can kind of tell. I don't know if he's like involved in the production of the song directly, but even if he wasn't, you can tell that like his production brain was working throughout this song because there are very like little intricate details like all of the musical songs, like the very subtle call and response elements throughout the song that typically wouldn't be in just a general K-pop song or whatever genre this may fall under. It's the little things like that that make this song kind of like stand out for me. Like, let's go back to
These folks, they'll never know. Inside what's left of my mind. And I should never show.
musical silence.
Never gonna be alone. So drag me back in line.
Musical
'Cause
silence.
I'm never gonna be alright.
And this really nice interlude where they're adding the effect slowly but surely, and now they're taking it away. The very slow guitar pan across your ears. Musical silence again. The call and response now. Musical silence. Musical silence again. A little bit almost like a call and response followed immediately by a moment of musical silence. Musical silence again. Musical silence. And it's just the repeated use of it and breaking the song apart so that it keeps the listener engaged and on top of like on their toes when they're listening to it. I love little details like that. Admittedly, grunge was not the type of music I'd really listened to. I was kind of stuck in like the 1980s when it came to rock music growing up. So I never really made it to grunge, but I like the song. It flows really well. There's a nice amount of grit to it, but there's a nice amount of mellowness as well throughout the verses. There wasn't anything too overwhelming about the song either. Admittedly, like all the musical sounds made it a little bit hard to like kind of headbang along with. But that final chorus, once it turns anthemic and hits halftime, I think is a really nice way to round off the entire project for the song. I very much enjoyed that. That was a fun experience checking out a new artist I've never heard of before. So, hopefully you all enjoyed as well. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.